right, day 181, building a startup and documenting the entire process. So Peter finished the next round of revisions to the B2B experience. Actually was able to implement pretty much every single thing the manager had requested on the first pass, which is hype. So we'll give it kind of to the end of this week to see if there's any other revisions of more basic things to add. And if not, I might try to get it into a few other managers' hands either later today, or sorry, later this week or early next week. So that was hype on the B2B experience. And then on the B2C experience, I know I mentioned a ton. I need to kind of simplify things, the onboarding flow, which I do need to do. I know that. But I was also just kind of experimenting with wanting to get in touch with some of our more power users to hear their thoughts on what to prioritize, because I am kind of in this place right now where a lot of the main stuff is in there, so I could go a bunch of different ways. So I actually posted on the day-to-day story for the first time asking if anyone had any feedback on what to add next or whatever. IG stories I think are so underutilized. I think they're incredibly valuable. It's also was nice to kind of get started on the IG a little bit because I've been just posting reels. Like you can post reels without being in feed, so I've just been doing that to try to do outreach stuff to try to get my users. But I mean, community is so incredibly important, especially with what I'm building here. So, and I've honestly been kind of slacking with that. So I think I'm going to start, like I posted one of my reels on the story today and I posted that kind of inbound. So I think I might start doing more with the story on IG. It's just because a lot of the content I'm posting on TikTok, it's all outreach. So it's essentially like the same script over and over again. But TikTok, I feel like is more of an outreach platform. Like most of the people who see it aren't people who follow you versus Instagram are, it seems like more of a community platform where you're, the people who follow you, they don't want to see like the same stuff in feed, and they will maybe see more, the followers see more of your content versus TikTok where it's more on the FYP and stuff. So that's why I've just been doing reels and not as much in feed, but going to start just doing a little bit more baby steps on that, like just posting some reels on the story, stuff like that. So we'll see if we get any intel on that. Yeah. And then continued posting TikToks. It was actually pretty cool because I was gone this weekend. So I'm using Mixpanel to kind of track the data, the daily active users, etc. And typically, I don't know, when I don't look at it for a while, for some reason it feels like the numbers go down a little bit, but it was cool. This weekend they stay consistent, a little bit growing. Right now, I mean, not a ton at all. I was trying to put up or whatever. I think it's like around 12 to 14 daily active users and then like 50 or something weekly. So yeah, it's cool. It's been kind of consistently like that. So it hasn't dropped off. So fairly hyped about that, I guess. Oh, and then the other thing was Android. So I had been kind of delaying Android, I can't lie, just because I thought iOS was more important, but I have gotten a few, like in that story, someone asked for Android and more people have. So I was working on that a little bit today too, and I think I can finish it by the end of this week, at least in a testable version, hopefully. Because the BDK already made it, I just have to go through the Play Store verification stuff. Overall, all day, following journey. Catch y'all tomorrow.